The Carolina Hurricanes have made a pre-trade deadline deal again after acquiring forward Jesse Puljujarvi from the Oilers yesterday. They are bringing in a depth defenseman. Welcome back to Gillies TV. And if you're new to the channel, like anything sports related, trades, news, whatever there is, any team there is, we got it covered on here. And some live streams too. We'll get into that, especially for the playoffs. Now, like I said, the Carolina Hurricanes have acquired a defenseman, and that defenseman is Shayne Gostisbehere from the Arizona Coyotes in exchange for a 2026 third-round pick. That is from Chris Johnson and Pierre LeBrun themselves. Ghost is 29 years old, has 9 goals, 19 assists in 44 games this season for the Coyotes. Ghost is set to become an unrestricted free agent after this season, as he is in his final year of a 6-year, $27 million deal that carries an AAV of $4.5 million. In 507 career games with the Coyotes and the Flyers, the veteran has registered 83 goals and 215 assists. He was originally selected by the Flyers in the 3rd round of the 2012 NHL entry draft. Now, this is a good move by Carolina. They get a guy who has some offensive side to him, and a guy that, early in his career, he was putting up goals, assists. He was going to be the next, they were comparing him with Tyson Barrie, all those offensive defensemen, and he's kind of slowed down. And yes, going from Philly to Arizona, that probably did a little bit with Arizona not being really a threat to score. But having a guy that can quarterback a power play if you need him to, a guy that can put up some points, stretch pass it a bit to your forwards, this is a good move by the Carolina Hurricanes. Just bringing in a guy that, can play a really defensive game at times, but he's known for his offense. And with how the East is shaping up, you look at the Boston Bruins, they did Orlov, I guess, but they didn't really need to do anything. The Rangers going out and getting Tarasenko and Kane for this cup run that they want to do. And then you look at the New Jersey Devils, who just kind of took everyone by storm this whole year. You're going to have to keep up with teams that are making a push for the playoffs. Detroit just re-upped their captain. If you haven't seen that, that's on the channel as well. But they also need to focus on themselves, and fresh starts for both their acquisitions. Puljujarvi had an up and down roller coaster with the Oilers organization, not the players per se, but just the organization. He went over, and Connor McDavid said after he got back from that year in Finland, he was mature, and playing with fellow countrymen on the same team, don't know if they'll be on the same line, Sebastian Aho, who he grew up with, could really help with all that. Now you look at other situations too, there's still the deadline to go on Friday, and Carolina is getting out of the gate early. Sorry, I had to sneeze there for a minute. Carolina's getting out of the gates early, trying to upgrade their team so that they can do stuff in the playoffs, and it's going to be a tight battle for them in the playoffs. But that is it for me today, as Shayne Gostisbehere is headed to the Carolina Hurricanes for a 3rd-round pick in 2026. So not losing much on that pick, as that's still 3 drafts down the road. And, that 3rd-round pick they could possibly flip if Arizona wants or someone else eventually. But that is it for me. I'm on out of here.